Welcome back. Today we're gonna do a very different painting. Today it's not gonna be a landscape. Today I thought we could do a still life painting, something no different to change it up. But just in case, I chose to use a smaller canvas. So let me run the colors across the screen that uh, I will paint with today. And today I just have a messy palette. I don't know what colors, but I'm probably guessing white and some red and maybe yellow. But while they're doing that, I have a 8 by 10 canvas and I put black gesso and I allowed the black gesso to dry. After the black gesso dried, I applied a thin layer of the liquid clear, and in the center I did like an orangey color, and in the corners I did a mixture of alizarin crimson and mountain mixture, just to make a dark color. Alright, and that we're ready to go. Let's see what we come up with. Something interesting to change this up, right? No one wants to see all landscape paintings. So I'm just putting in a basic um, light, you could say. And what really got me to want to do this painting is a change for everything, since I've been doing landscapes all my painting time, and I thought we could do something new. I know I have the ability to do it. I've been practicing a bit more, so I thought today was the perfect time. I just got back from sleeping over with one of my sleeping over with my sister. I just went visit and I decided to stay there. And so right now I got back, I was like, let me do a painting. So that's what I'm doing. I'm just putting in some lighting, something different, leave it unique, make it different. There we go. You could somewhat see it. Now, let's go ahead and with my palette knife, sorry about that, but with my palette knife, I forgot to get some yellow, so I'm gonna pick up some cadmium yellow, and alizarin crimson to make an orangey color. Let's see where that leads up. Okay, we can work with that. Now, I'm gonna get a fan brush and I'm gonna load my brush full with paint. Let's come up here. Maybe there's a vase right along here. Something simple. And maybe you could just use the top corner and then just pull down. I know it doesn't look good right now, but we gotta work with it a little. I need a bit more alizarin crimson to really block it in. And I think instead of orange, I'm gonna do a mixture of mountain mixture, a little bit of crimson, something dark. There we go. That's a bit better. Block it in. Really just scrubbing in that paint. And maybe this vase has a little bit of a shadow. So to that mixture, I'm going to put in a little white and just pull in something right there. I have little to no experience when it comes to this, so I'm hoping for the best. But a good challenge makes things interesting. Because if you don't challenge yourself, what's so interesting about it? Okay, just like so. And I could just grab it, pull it a bit, wisp it a bit, something simple. Now, I'm gonna go back to that face and really state that base and everything. Now, I think this vase will be little orangey vase. Maybe like, let's see what color we come up with. It's like an orangey brown. I know it's not the best color, but just for our base highlight, since color is gonna mix with the mountain mixture. Okay. And then I'm gonna go into some titanium white. I'm just loading up my brush. And maybe here and there. Just pull with that angle. Okay. We got the vase there. You could see that shape and everything. But I really wanna have it come together where someone could be like, yep, that's a vase. So let me clear out some space on my palette. And this time I'm gonna use a little bit of bright red. I know I haven't used this color in a while. Okay. Just wipe off my brush a bit. A little bit of cadmium red, maybe even a little bit of yellow, just to have a multicolor. Maybe even a little crimson. And just touching and pulling. And on this side, it's going to be darker. Okay? One side's shadow, one side's um, highlight. Now, let me just clean off my brush. And if this painting does not turn out as good as you guys or I would expect it, please don't judge me. I'm still learning how to do these stuff, and I don't want to get too judged based on one painting. I'm just going back with some red and some yellow. Okay, something like so. Then over here, just pull down a little. Now I'm gonna go into some white, load up the brush, just a little indication of highlight. Okay, let me just wisp it a bit. Something interesting there, you know. And let me tone out the light so you could see it a bit better. Hopefully like that you could see it a bit better. And now I'm gonna use a little bit of um, mountain mixture. Light's acting up a little weird, so I'm gonna have to put it up a bit. But at least you guys saw a bit. Let's come up here, maybe right over here. It lives there now. Something just simple. You're just pulling down, or you could pull to the side, whichever way you think works better. Just like so. Something like so. And I'm gonna go into that dark color, and I'm gonna just pull out a little and pull out that something around those lines. Let's make the candle like a dark reddish. I want this paint to be more of a reddish tone. So, but since I had mountain mixture, I'm trying to grab the brush nice and let you guys see. But due to the mountain mixture, it turns a little purple. Just like that. Something simple. And a little bit of yellow. I think there was a candle right around here. That's why I just put it in. When you're painting, no matter what you're painting, paint what you want. Don't paint what others paint. You should be painting what excites you, not what excites others. Maybe a little base over here. Okay. Something simple, something that's just like right there. Sorry about that. Just making sure my mic is working. Okay. Now, I'm going to take a little bit of that red, take it through some yellow, and as simple as this, just come up here where you want the fire. You can tap it and then just pull it down. You don't have to do the wick or anything. All you just do is touch and lay down. Okay? Let me wash this brush real quick. Just stir it around here. Rinse it out. So far, I think it's looking decent. I wouldn't say it's the best, but I know it's not the worst. Now, I want to grab a script liner, and I'm going to go into a little bit of yellow and some white, and a little bit of linseed oil. So just like so. And I want to make it look like there's that wax Sorry about that. And just lightly, you can just distinguish right there. I'm just going back and forth until I'm 100% satisfied with it. You can grab a script liner, go back, or if you're not so confident with your script liner, you can go with a palette knife. You can do it with the palette knife. I'm just loading up some cadmium yellow. And you can just pull in. This almost as abstract art. Okay? And just pull some of it down here. Okay. Well, we got around, we're at the 17-minute mark, you could say. So let's put a rose or like a flower. So I ran out of mountain mixture, but I have my tube here. And today's more of a relaxed day, not really worried about what you guys see and what you don't see. You know, I always have to load up my palette with a lot of paint just so I don't run out of color when filming. But today, it's like I don't care if I run out of color because this painting is different. This painting wasn't even planned. So I really don't care too much about it rather than the outcome of the piece. Maybe there's one over here as well. Okay, with a little bit of paint and your brush, I don't need much. I'm gonna do the shape over here and then step back a bit. Then I'm gonna do a shape like so, then like this. Just let me do it real quick and then you could look at that shape. Look at that shape. So it's going across, under, 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 and under. And I'm just gonna roll it in, make it all come together. And we're just covering this up. But at least we know the shape we're going with. Okay? Let me wipe off my brush like really good. And then I'm gonna go into a little bit of oil, linseed oil. I'm gonna take it through a little bit of crimson and bright red. Mostly crimson, bright red right now. Not doing the job. Now, let's come over here. Let's pull. Come over here. And you could push down or pull up. And then maybe something around the lines there, there, there. It's not even 4th of July and they're doing fireworks. So I got a little bit of red color. Nothing too crazy. Just a little bit of red. Now I got this flat brush, cheap old flat brush. I'm gonna give the bright red a redemption round. We'll pull some out. See if it's working better this time. So loading my flat brush through that bright red. Let's come up here and just pull a little bit in. Okay, it's getting there, but the color doesn't want to stick. Or the paint. I shouldn't say the color, because the color has nothing to do with it. So I'm going to thin out my paint. Hopefully like that, the paint will stick onto the other layer. Okay, something like so. And maybe let's go into a little bit of cadmium yellow. Just a little. Well, mostly cadmium yellow to make an orangey color. As you can see down here. Let's come up here. Okay, we got the rose indication there. Now, I'm going to put more red because I want it red now. I don't want it yellow. I don't want a yellow bud. And the color is kind of gone there. Let me go into some titanium white. Load it up to my flat brush. And I'll make sure there's no paint tipping out. And all I'm going to do, okay, come up here. Let's assert where the where the petals are. This would have been perfect with some gesso. All that would have been nice. Some black gesso and easy. Because then I don't have to worry about it so much. Okay. Let me highlight the top of these. Just pull down something light. Something like so. And then fix up here a bit. Don't care if it's the same tone. I'm just trying to clean up that base a bit. Okay. Let me grab a palette knife. And I'm gonna go into some white and bright red. I think the bright red has a little bit of cadmium yellow. I'm gonna start off with the small side of the palette knife. Just touch. You can kind of scratch it off if the paint builds up too much. I'm a little flinchy with the fireworks. You saw that with my hand, huh? I just went. Okay. I think it's going to a little bit of mountain mixture and just some leaves that just live there. Maybe over here some greenery, almost like bush, something. Just to get rid of that straight corner. Okay, let's go into a little cadmium yellow. Turns green. Something like so. Go again. Same thing over here. You can blend in the color a bit. And over here, something delicate. I don't know what it is. I'm just tapping on just to kind of get rid of that straight corner. And maybe fix um that candle a bit. Maybe it's a little bit of brown but to the green side. That's how I'm picturing it now. And then the bottom plate, like brown but to like a grayish. More red but gray down. And just play around with this at home. You can get so many stuff with this. You can do so many pictures with this. Maybe a little bit of white. Maybe there's a little light that shows up right around there. What about it? End this video. I know it's past that 28-minute mark. Well, the vase is fine. The candle's fine. But I'm still not satisfied. And that's the problem with me. But I'll never be satisfied with the picture. You can just tap down to make it look like there's some wax around there. Make it look like there's a plate. Something simple. Okay, blend this out a bit with the corner of the brush, like if you're blending uh, a cloud or something. That flower, the colors aren't working for me because they don't want to stick on, which loses. Oh, there we go. It's applying. If I could get it to work for the rest, I could end it there and I'll be satisfied. Come on, come on. It's working so good. Okay, okay. A little bit of crimson. Just for some darker color. And I really gotta put that light color again since I almost lost it, or basically lost it. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm gonna just hold you down like a couple more seconds and I'll let you guys go. Maybe over here there lives a flower petal that just kind of leans out. Maybe this one is coming out from there. I don't know. I don't know. Some bright red. Firework. Okay. Something like so. A little bit of crimson. I'm trying to finish it before this luck, or it's not even luck. It's more of everything working for me type thing before it just starts going bad. You know, at times everything's going good, and then you continue, and it just goes bad. Okay, maybe some crimson just to uh, darken it up. Where did I leave my alizarin crimson? Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh, here it is. I was hoping to do this like in the time I do a landscape, like no more than 30 minutes, hopefully. But I went a little overtime. Hopefully, you guys don't mind. And I'm gonna try this painting out again. You know, this isn't my first nor last. Maybe not for YouTube, but I will try it out again. I'll just pull in a little bit and touch a little here and there. Something like so. I don't like that anymore. I need some of that crimson back. There we go. And maybe, okay, last thing. Some midnight black, well, not midnight black, mountain mixture. And maybe there goes a petal right around there. Just by touching and putting more pressure in the brush. And reinstate that stem. Some shadow in this plate. Some shadow under here. And I'm gonna leave it at that. Well, I hope you enjoy this painting as much as I had fun doing it for you. Today was a good challenge. Something different, something unique. Now, let me see if I could get up closer for you guys to see this real good. I know it's not the best, but at least, how some say, it's not the worst. Look at that. You could see the candle, the flower, the vase, everything. Well, I hope you enjoyed this painting. And until next time, I'd like to wish each and every one of you good luck. And I'll see you on my next landscape painting. Until then, goodbye.